Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Goes for goal!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well played, he saw that coming. Leeds have the league's best defensive record. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chance here, what can they make of it? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Against the crossbar! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Van der Beek. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Martial, that's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hamsik. Hamsik. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's gone a long way up and away. It's a fabulous position. Real chance! He's through. Oh, he's found him and the finish! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leeds, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Oh, good. Has a goal! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Bailly battles to win it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Leeds lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Hamsik, who does have an assist to his name. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good interception. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hamsik. Well positioned to make that interception. Bruno Fernandes. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Manchester United are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. Maddison proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And he's there to hoof it away. He's had a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Pogba simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, great ball! Cavani with a shot! And it's Pogba. Turns and goes back. And here's Rashford. And he has been fouled there. And here's Cavani. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Leeds did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. That's the throw. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, that is lovely footwork. In towards the middle. And that's been levered clear. It's anyone's ball. He's had a goal! Up for a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Abraham. Leeds produced one of the headline results of the last round of games, a really notable win. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Ziyech really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ziyech. Abraham. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. Kovacic. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Bellarabi. Bellarabi. That's Bellarabi. And he's there to cut it out. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Bellarabi. Pulisic. Hoists it forward. With Ziyech! Werner. Oh, real danger here. He's gone for it! And he's done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Chelsea have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Moves it over to the other flank. Cuts it out. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Duda. And it's Bellarabi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Zuma attempts a clearance. Oh, it's Bellarabi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And once more they can't get through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ziyech. Werner.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's cut it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Leeds are beaten. So here we go, the final act in what has been a competition that has entranced us throughout, never short on drama or emotion or talking points. This year's edition certainly does more than hold up to its predecessors. It seems this is the game in which everybody is keen to play a part. The stands are washed with colour, proud renditions of their songs from either end. It really does have all the ingredients of a top final. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
And he's surging through. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hamshik. Leeds, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Mane goes on a run down the left wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. They've played it short. It's come loose. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets it back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Robertson tries to get it forward quickly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. He's in! Hits one! There it is! Could that be the start of something big? Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Duda. Leeds got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. Deftly done. Danger averted for now. Whistle's gone, and we reach the halfway point of the final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time.
Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mane did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Well, they could break here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the cross. Luka chance! There's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Duda. Who saw this coming? Leeds certainly weren't expecting this. Tries to swing it in. Good clearance and very necessary. Hamshik. Duda. Gets into some space. Towering header! It's in! And they've got their lead back. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Leeds take the lead. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Duda. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Henderson drives it forward. Now the counter. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory. Crunching tackle.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
It's got through. It's found its way to him. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Dante positions himself well and cuts it out. referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Has a pop! And the follow-up! And he's found the net! Espina did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Gomez switches it towards the other side. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Bellarabi. Leeds are stuck in a dreadful rut here at home, where they have suffered 5 consecutive defeats. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Massive leap! It's a goal! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Force it out of harm's way. Thiago has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I think so. He's a man.
And the shot! Oh, Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short, gets it back. Played into the middle. Jordan Henderson. He's still got it, needs help. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's through. Good ball, and the finish! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Leeds get themselves into the lead. And here's Mohamed Salah. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. And it's Henderson. Thiago! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Thiago simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Shapes for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Leeds have a free kick. Bellarabi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams can...
And Body!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Duda. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. Duda. He's had a look. Now has a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bellarabi. Good clearance and very necessary. There will be a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Alexander-Arnold. Looks to set one up to meet it! It's and in again! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Plays it out to the flank. Bellarabi.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well positioned to make that interception. And that is that. Leeds sign off the season with a win. Well, hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for what is a very, very special occasion. It is, of course, Super Cup Day, a clash of two mighty teams who were, without question, the greatest contributors to last season's excitement. All condensed into this game then, the teams will be aiming to repeat what they did last time round and demanding of themselves every ounce of focus. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Brandt. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Back into the middle. Has a hit! Dinks one in. Gabriel Jesus gets the better of his man. Gabriel Jesus! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rafa Silva. Brandt. Kyle Walker. Walker drives it forward. Gabriel Jesus. He's gone for it! Dante. Now it's Rafa Silva. Cut out in the nick of time. That's gone a long way up and away. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Gabriel Jesus. Ake. De Bruyne. Ake switches it towards the other side. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. De Bruyne. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Done very well to intervene. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, great run, magical! More than happy to take the muscular approach. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gets away from his opponent, battles to win it back, and the break is on. Quick glance at goal. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Rafa Silva. Good take, and he's had a shot! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
There's going to be another change here. Leeds take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Brandt! So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Ball swung in. Ferran Torres. Now it's De Bruyne. Ferran Torres provides an outlet. It's a loose ball. We've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Now the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to dink it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left. Kessié with a definite foul there. And it's Silva. Leeds need to hold on for a few more moments. And it's played forward. And they've been caught out here. And out to safety. Rodri plays it forward. Goes for goal! And there goes the final whistle. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead.